All right, Pisces. So it looks like you guys are the first reading that I'm doing for these. Sorry, you guys are the first reading I'm doing for February. Good Lord, time's just flying. So I want to thank you guys as always for your support. And without further ado, I'll just get right to the reading. Also, just a reminder, not that you guys need it, to be sure to like, subscribe, and share to fellow Pisces to ensure that you guys continue to be the first reading I do each month. Let's see what was going on here for you in the past. So it looks like in the past, you could have been dealing with a Taurus or a Libra. This could also be in regards to having more like abundance and fulfillment and just releasing a lot of growth. May have had some positive things happen in regards to relationships. So whether that's a partner or your friendships. See. But I just seen a lot of growth in the past, and you could have been maybe just attracting a lot of abundance and people into your life. Let's see what we have going on here in the present. In the present, we have you starting to feel like you're coming out of, like feeling out of the cold, like you're almost. This is reverse, mind you, but you see this young woman staring at the wound in her hand that's bleeding. Maybe you stop feeling self-pity, or maybe you stop feeling the pain or focusing on some hurt or pain that's happened. Which, why wouldn't you with the Empress in the past? See. I'll get some more clarification on that later. Also with the Pentacles, could be dealing with an earth sign. So that could be Virgo, Capricorn, or Taurus. Very well could be Taurus with Empress in the past. See what's going on here for your future. There could be a delay in some type of celebration or coming together with friends as you start focusing on your creativity. See what's blocking you here. With these cards in the future, it's a lot of fire energy, so could be dealing with Sagittarius, Leo, or Aries. See what your advice card is here. But maybe you're just kind of like, possibly on the grind, but I don't feel like it's necessarily a grind, but more like a passion of yours. Something new you're starting out. A new relationship blossoms. So I don't know if you meet somebody who sparks that passion or creativity. A new relationship blossom actually really goes well with this Empress card here. So that's good. I just feel like there may be a new calling, or you're finding a new purpose to your life. And so maybe instead of going out so much, or hanging out with instead of hanging out with your friends as much. Or maybe something happened that you thought you could celebrate, but you weren't as happy when you got it. Now you're just at a point where, okay, I found, like, I'm distracted by something else that catches my heart, or catches my, it has you, like, intrigued. So somebody or something, wow, well, that almost came out. Somebody or something has you, oh my gosh, that's a lot, intrigued. So we have you coming out of the cold, instead, like, getting away again from that self-pity, that focus on pain and negative things that have happened, because you're finding your balance, and you're finding that balance, and you may have come across a relationship or started a new relationship. Let's see. And I just feel like you've been, like, stuck in your head, and maybe resting and getting things, like, I see you resting. Yeah, so you've been resting to, like, heal from a love that was a lie. That's what I show here. So that could be what you're healing from. And I feel like, I don't know. So I don't know if you are in a relationship. So if you're in a relationship, or, so again, this is a general reading. We have the advice card being a new relationship blossoms, but maybe you're able to respark flames in that relationship. And what could block you is from a relationship, is just focusing too much on work. Yeah, I just see either focusing too much on work, which maybe you want to focus on work with the Page of Wands, but like, well, as far as creativity, let's see what we have here. So we have hope in the future. Could be dealing with an Aquarius. Oh, with the Lovers card also, you could be dealing with a Gemini. So let's see here. Yeah, we have the Four of Cups. So I don't know if you're just spending less time with friends, or you found, like, for some reason you couldn't celebrate something because maybe it didn't catch your, it wasn't something you were passionate about. Like, you may have been celebrated, but it may not be something that you're passionate about. But you found a new passion, a new purpose, and you're starting a new page. This is a page card. But it's like the beginning. So it's like there's levels to that. You're starting something new. Because once you go from a page, you go up to a knight, for example. So there's levels to that. It's so bright. Let me see if I can. I never do this during the day. Hope that's not too bright. Ooh, yeah, that's too bright. Here we go. But yeah, I just show that there's some type of spark to your creativity. You have a new hope for your life, a new purpose. And there may be a delay in celebrating it. So maybe instead of not celebrating something, there's a delay because you're starting something that you know you have hope, and you know it's going to be a huge part of your life, but you're starting something new. So you're like, okay, I'm excited, and I want to tell the world everything I'm passionate about, or tell everybody about this person that I met that I'm so passionate about. But let me, like, you know, let me not celebrate yet. Let me not speak too quick, or plus, because you know sometimes people can work against you as well, which could be that Three of Pentacles blocking you. Like people that could be working against you, or it could be your work. I feel it's more like something else, like work, maybe some type of structure, like your 9 to 5 that you have to pay your bills and stuff like that. That's what I really see. You could be on a team that it's like you have to focus on that, or maybe there's something wrong with your team, with your vision that you have in mind. Maybe the team that you have together, whether this is like your just 9 to 5 pay your bills, or your new creative vision, or person you're passionate about. Maybe there's a team of people, whether that be your friends or the people you're actually working with, that you may have to rethink or may get in your way of creating something new for yourself. This is an oracle card, though. I do sincerely feel that there is a new relationship blossoming, and I don't feel like anything can necessarily stop that, with that being an oracle card. But as far as like some new page or new story in your life, I just feel like it's either like the people that are around you, your friendships, your literal team for a job that could keep you from your new path, your new passion, or make things harder. It doesn't mean it needs to stop like completely. It can make things harder as well. All right, let me wrap this up here. So, see, every element here except for absolutely no cup energy. So I feel like there's a lack of emotions or emotional fulfillment. Maybe that's because you have just got out of a lot of things that mentally had you feeling some kind of way. Because all these cards explaining the Five of Cups in reverse energy, these are all swords. Could have been also dealing with, very well could have been a Gemini. Oh wait, we got Sagittarius here, so a little fire. But we got these 3 cards that are that air energy, so very well could have been dealing with a Gemini, Libra, or an Aquarius. We have all air signs on the board, so you could have been dealing with an Aquarius, or there could be an Aquarius in your future, but otherwise it could have been any of the air signs that you were dealing with in your past. I see Sagittarius standing out. Okay, let me just say all the major ones. So I got Taurus, Libra, Sagittarius, Gemini, and Aquarius. Those are the signs that stand out the most. Don't see any water energy here as far as like water signs. Yeah, I don't see any water signs. So lack of emotion. So maybe you need to consider your emotions, because sometimes that intuitively you could be receiving things. I hope that's not making it too bright. That you may want to pick up on in regards to the people that you have around you. Like, how do they make you feel? Are they uplifting you, or are they empowering you? Are you empowering other people? It's just things to think about with that not being here in the picture. So a lot of fire energy too. So it could really be any fire sign, but most likely Sagittarius, and a little bit of earth with the Taurus and the Five of Pentacles here. So that's what I have predominantly going on here. And then, let's see. So I really see you in the past maybe didn't have as much balance, but blossoming though, and through that journey. But I mean, I feel like you were gaining balance. You were working on that balance with the Empress, having that. I feel like that is. And then in the present, I see balance. well, I see you coming out of imbalance. And to have imbalance in the future. So I think that the biggest thing here with the Three of Pentacles in the context of this reading is that just being aware of your team, whether that's your friends or that's the people you work with or that's the people you have a project with, just making sure that you have people on your team that are right. And then again, this is an oracle card, so I do see somebody coming in here in your future. So that's good. Valentine's Day is coming up, so who knows. Yeah, that's what I have for you guys for February 2019. Again, be sure to like, subscribe, and follow. Like, subscribe, and share. And I will have a reading for you guys next month. Thank you.